Good morning, Canada. Good afternoon, Denmark. And hello to the rest of the world. We're here at the Ericsson Globe for action from Group S in Stockholm in the 2013 IIHF World Championships and the first match for Canada and Denmark. After romping through the Helsinki Group 12 months ago but falling at the first hurdle in the knockout stages, Canada returned to the World Championships with a new coach and on a mission to claim a medal for the first time since 2009. We'll just pause a moment for the national anthems. Well, with the anthems over, rousing beginning to this first game between Canada and Denmark. My name is Owen Nilsson and I'm joined by Patrice Lefebvre. Hello, Patrice.
Hello, Owen.
How are you doing this afternoon?
Very good, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, jolly good here, and we're looking forward to some good hockey between what we think could be one of the favourites for the tournament, Canada and Denmark. An outside chance, certainly, but how do you see this one going, Patrice?
Well, if we follow the reality, Canada should win this game. Not as easy as people think, but it should be, I predict 5 or 6-1 for Canada.
Well, we've got the predictions out early, and it's a strong Canadian lineup. All of their players coming from the NHL in the US and also from Canada. I'm taking a look at the first line then. Take us through a few of these players for us, Patrice.
Well, we got the first line, Robbie Taras and Dylan do good Ds, and then Andrew Ladd, the captain from Winnipeg, Giroux, captain for Flyers, and Steve Stamkos, it's a pure goal scorer. We got second line, Shen and Campbell on D, Eric Stahl, Wayne Simmons and Matt Reed, last two from Philadelphia Flyers, and we got Brody and Harrison back, Taylor Hall, Matt Duchene, Jordan Eberle. That's going to be an amazing line, I predict. And you got Justin Schultz, Jordan Stahl, Jeff Skinner, and Ryan O'Reilly for the fourth line.
So a strong looking roster for the Canadians, and we're just going through there on your screen with the Danish side. Just pick out a couple of players from that roster that you think could be interesting and effective tonight for this afternoon, even for this game.
Well, definitely the first line with Morten Green, Kirill Starikov, and Niklas Hart. And then you can't believe, forget the second line with Michael Butker that plays for the Phoenix Coyotes in the NHL.
Okay, so we're underway here in Group S. S for Stockholm. It's Canada in the red vest, Denmark in the white with the red trim. Don't get confused. And the Canadian side in possession early on, flicking it through. They've been strong starters historically in the IIHF competition. They're unbeaten since 1996. The last time out they were fantastic in the Group H in Helsinki. And unfortunately though, couldn't make it through the knockout stages. And do you think this first game is going to be as easy a powder puff like it was against France a year ago? They ran out 7-2 winners then.
Well, it all depends on how the Danish team plays them and if they're playing with confidence or not, so it should be interesting.
So just inside the Canadian zone and looking to get it up the ice. Give that first attack and the first line on. How do you think the new coach, Lindy Ruff, is going to play this one in the first game, Patrice?
Well, they definitely got to go and put pressure. They got a lot of experience from the NHL, so they got to use their speed and their size and make sure they put the puck to the net every time.
Here's Luke Shen, one of those from the Philadelphia Flyers, just taking it back in behind the goal and lays the pass over, trying to move the play through center ice now. Formidable forward line, certainly. It could be the first chance. Oh, interception there, crucially from Loridsen, one of those few that does play in North America. And the Danish are going to have to work hard. You think they're going to be more defensive-minded as we just watch this play come forward. Right on the line there, it's Hall. Tries to take it onto the goal line, but the stick comes in, now in center ice with the Danish side.
It's going to be important for Canada to keep things simple, not try to play NHL and be all the stars. You just got to keep simple plays.
One thing that is worth noting is the ice out here is a little bigger than they play in North America. Do you think that could be a factor for the, let's say, the visitors come over from the Atlantic?
It's always a factor because they have to get used to the bigger and wider ice rink, so that's a little adjustment to do.
Here's Justin Schultz, the Edmonton Oilers behind the goal, just bringing the puck up and now fires it off the boards, looking for a pass onto the blue line, but taken away. That was Lassen. A number of the players for the Danes featuring for Malmö Redhawks in Sweden. Right behind the goal, it's Madsen. Now Bjorkstrand. He's pinned up against the boards, trying to get the puck into the goal, but Stahl unable to find a teammate as it comes over on the far side, looking for an option, looking for an angle to get the shot, but it's claimed and comfortable there for Dubnyk, who starts in the goal for Canada. What do you think about that choice instead of the other option, Mike Smith, who everyone's raving about? It could be a great opportunity for him.
I think they're both goalies. With one is Edmonton, the one with Phoenix. They're two good goalies, and I guess it was just maybe a draw of a choice for the coach.
Well, plenty of games, of course, to come. There's 8 sides in both groups, both here in Stockholm and also in Helsinki, so 7 matches to be played. We just got to look at our 2 coaches. We mentioned already Lindy Ruff as the puck comes in behind the Danish goal, and a big challenge there on the boards. The Danish trying to fight to get it away, but the Canadians have come up with it. Dylan sends it round the boards again and now looking for an option. Pass from Stamkos. He's going to be one to watch certainly throughout the tournament for the Canadians. And still holding on to the puck there, just looking for the angle. As Robida of the Dallas Stars, one of the most experienced hockey players here in the Canadian rosters, and the whistles on the play just to go back to Lindy Ruff, his first time in charge since he was with the Buffalo Sabres. And he actually guided Canada to a silver medal in 2009 in the World Championships. What do you reckon about this 3 championships? They failed to get a medal, Canada. Patrice?
Well, for Canada, hockey and the medals is always a big important thing. So I know they have, every time you put the jersey from Canadian team, always have pressure to win. So they're going to try to do that for sure this year again.
And looking ahead to, of course, the Olympics, which Denmark failed to qualify for, which isn't a massive surprise. They've never featured in the Olympics before, but from Canada's point of view, and they're the defending champions, of course, from the Olympics held in 2010. And they'll be looking for a better performance here, as that puck's just been lost out in center ice, and there could be half chance here, looking for a bit of space right in front. Oh, and the chance goes begging. It was Bodka who looked to get it off on the left hand.
We just saw right before that Simmons tried to make a cute play in the neutral zone.
Another drive there from Green, excuse me, Patrice.
Yeah.
Right in front there, trying to make the screen was Jakobsen. Whistle on the play.
They just gotta play hockey that they play in America. They can't just, like I said before, try to be cute with the puck and create a turnover, and that's why they got a penalty against them now.
Well, there we go. The first penalty of the game goes to the Canadian captain, Eric Stahl, 28-year-old. It's one of a very elite group for the Canadians of 7 players of the triple gold, they call it, winning the Olympics, the World Championships, and the Stanley Cup. And he's off the ice, so short-handed here, the Canadian side. He's going to be important, though, certainly throughout the tournament. All that experience, 28 years of age, but he's won it all.
Absolutely. He's a captain in his team. That's why it's a reason why he's a captain there in his team, and that's why he's a captain with the Team Canada this year. Big opportunity here for Denmark to start putting pressure on Canada with this power play. I'm sure they're going to move the puck really well. They're pretty quick, very skilled, so they're going to use the ice and make sure they're going to get the puck at net for sure.
Now the officials just having a word there, double checking the decision and the face-off, how crucial as it always is, but who do you think is going to get the better of that throughout the match? This face-off, of course, Denmark looking to take that puck and get the angle to try and get the shot off.
Absolutely. Big face-offs are a major part of the games, and it's always about puck positions, and if you win the face-off, the puck you got yourself, so it's very important.
Well, they're both down on their knees. They're scrapping for it there right in the Canadian zone, and they can just dump it up the other end of the ice. Just release the pressure, run the line change, and reset for the Danish attack to come again. 15 seconds gone in the power play, and chance here maybe with that one-man advantage to just try and get a good shot. And there could be here the opening goal. It's in the net. Score! Denmark take the lead. It's Morten Green. First goal of the tournament for Denmark. It's Morten Green on the power play.
Great breakout, 5-man breakout that we called. Trying to get the puck to the inside and hit the guy with the inside going with speed. And you got options going on the outside as well, and they chose the inside, and Morten Green just beat the defenseman in the middle. Good shot.
Oh, we can see it again there. Just opens up for him in the center, and he doesn't catch it cleanly off the stick, but hits it round Dubnyk. An experienced player at the World Championships. Made his first appearance in the top level in 2002. And he scores the first goal of the tournament for Denmark, and a crucial early lead there for Denmark.
Very important, very good for them. It's going to give them confidence. They're going to be able to play with it a little bit easy.
They haven't won their first game since 2009. Lost out the last couple of years, so they'll certainly be hoping to improve things. They finished second bottom in the group in the last tournament, which was also held in Helsinki and Stockholm. Certainly made things easier for the organisers, having it in the same venue 2 years in a row. Good physical play there on the boards as the pass is switched over in centre ice, and there's 3 coming through here, looking for the angle again for the shot. Surely now. Well, there was a save there, and then it's just pinned by Dubnyk. A little bit of scrapping on the goal line. Another good opportunity, Patrice.
Absolutely. Denmark's using the ice very well, keeping the puck wide and getting their defensemen involved. They have 2 defensemen coming into play right there, so they almost have a 5-guys unit in front of the net. Great play.
Lauritsen with the shot off in the end. You get ready for another face-off. And the puck in behind, and the Canadians have run down the power play, so back to full strength. There's an offside call there.
Canada's going to start to come out together, not be too far from the Ds, especially the forwards. Make sure to come in as a unit. If not, you're by yourself in the neutral zone, and it's pretty hard to go against 4 guys.
Got a look there at Ryan O'Reilly, who had a big contract dispute with the Colorado Avalanche earlier in the year. Of course, we had the lockout in the NHL, deprived the the fierce fans over there in North America and around the world of a good half of season of hockey.
Absolutely.
You think that'll make the players a little fresher?
Well, the thing is, absolutely, and now we're missing a lot of NHL stars, like we say, from all the other teams because the playoffs in the NHL started later. So that's why a lot of NHL guys are not there today.
Of course, yes, the Stanley Cup well underway over in the US and Canada. Well, a good check there on the boards and trying to just release the pass quickly. Now it's with O'Reilly. Did have a good season after all those trials and tribulations over his contract. He's certainly got a hefty pay packet coming after the result of that. Dubnyk just lets it run, and again O'Reilly just making the move on the right and dumped up something to chase.
Now we can see Denmark's playing with a little more confidence, even with the physical side, getting good bodies in there. So
Simmons just trying the wraparound, didn't work out, and the Danish coming forward, shot in from the right-hand side, saved by Dubnyk. And Matt Reed trying to link up with the teammate, almost falls there for number 19, Justin Schultz. Very physical there on the boards, trying to take the possession back. You see there, Canada charging in.
one thing Canada's doing is always finishing their checks, never turning around in front of a player.
Now hopeful pass around the back, just confirmation of the goal if you're just joining us. Morton Green, 5 minutes in on the power play. Again, another hard check coming in, and the Canadians struggling to get it out of their own zone.
Absolutely, they're gonna have to come, like I said before, come back as a unit of 5. Denmark is putting pressure on them, so make sure you're close, get little short passes, and use your speed.
Well, it does seem a perfect time to bring up the last tournament in 2012. 6 wins and 1 overtime loss for Canada. They topped Group H ahead of the United States. But then, in their first game, they played Slovakia 1-3-2, the first knockout game. As we take a look at the goal again, they were knocked out. So how do you get yourself ready on the right mindset? How does Ruff do it to make sure they're prepared to get through those knockout stages? That has to be the ambition for Canada.
Well, absolutely, like I said before, when you put the jersey from Team Canada, you always have, you're expected to win every time. So it's always a lot of pressure, but it's always something of a pride thing when you're a Canadian player to wear that jersey, and everybody's there to win, that's for sure.
Wasn't an easy time of it for Denmark. They made it through into the main round, but then finished 7th, only ahead of Italy, who were relegated. And this year it's slightly complicated, in fact, because Belarus, as the host of the next tournaments, cannot be relegated, which means that there's going to be a lot of worries at the bottom of Group S here in Stockholm. If Belarus are one of the bottom 2, that means the 2 above them or next to them will go down, and that will be a concern certainly for Denmark. Puck in behind, the Canadians coming aggressively after the restart, looking for that pass right in front. Crucial stick just in the way there to slow down the play. Pressed up against the boards, trying to dig it out. It's number 60, Christensen, one of those who plays in Germany, one of 4 with the Berlin Ice Bears.
Interesting thing this year with the tournament, like I said before, because of the NHL being so late in the season, every team's got a chance this year, and we saw that that's a big surprise from Switzerland yesterday against Sweden.
Indeed, we can't rule out any shocks, particularly in this early part of the tournament, just the first game. You want to think they can start well. The Danish side coming in with good form. They've won their last 4, which is certainly a boost to their confidence, preceding that failure to get through the final qualification for the Olympics in Sochi to be held next year. And they actually picked up a 3-2 overtime win over Russia in that run of 4 games unbeaten. Also a couple of wins over France. So there's a bit of confidence there certainly for the Danes, and they will want to try and improve on their finish last year, as I mentioned, 7th in the group, just the 1 win. Now the Canadians right in front, just trying to get the shot off. It was Eberle. Crucial block though as he wound up to release the shot. Coming away with Morten Madsen. Now the puck goes in behind, and Canadians, again, you can see the high press there from the Danish, but it's been given away. And now charging forward, it is Stahl, and the shot saved. Well, a crucial stop, and then the net goes out, the whistle on the play, and that's really the best chance we've seen so far for Canada.
That's what Canada's got to do. They got to go and get the puck to the net, and having one or two guys going hard to get the rebounds. If you look just the play before with Eberle and Taylor Hall, they just tried to look for that cute pass and didn't even get a shot on net. Now they get a good shot, scoring chance.
Well, a good response, and perhaps just coming into the game after that bright opening from Denmark. They'll take the face-off easily there, the Canadians. Looking for the option, man in behind the goal, just making it difficult, peeling away a bit of space. That's Ryan O'Reilly, made off the pass, the man arriving. Dylan there, round the boards. Picked up by Skinner. Still there for the Carolina Hurricanes man, and shot comes in, but plenty of traffic in front of the goal. Oh, and then a little bit of confusion. That was Morten Green, the goal scorer, who just lost where the puck was. Little give and go from Nicholas Hart. And again, just closing in down there on the boards, trying to get it away. That was Starkov.
Good battle in the corner there with Danish players as well.
Certainly the physicality, if they haven't got the quality in terms of teams they play for and the level they play at, Denmark can, or have to even, match them for the physicality on the ice as the pass comes right in front. Well, the much vaunted Canadian attack, as we can see Canada come forward, Denmark come forward again, just pinched away. And they're being played up front at the moment. A little dummy there, tries to put the pass across. It was Robida arriving on the right.
There's an example there of missing a shot opportunity. Every time you get a chance to put the puck at net, like they always do in North America, you got to do the same thing here. You can't change your style because you're playing in Europe. Especially had two guys going to the net, so you just got to put the puck in net. You never think what happened.
Just keep it simple is the message. Another shot comes in. Once more, there's two bodies in front. Simon Nielsen in between the pipes for Denmark. Just only one and two saves to make after 11 minutes of this first quarter here in the 2013 IIHF World Championships. Goal from Morten Green in the 5th minute. That one was pouched.
Good save by Simon Nielsen as well. No rebounds on that shot. You got Steven Stamkos sitting right in front. So he did a good job recovering the puck and no rebounds.
A number of the players on show for Denmark out of contract with their clubs in the ones they feature with in Europe, so it's very much a shop window, as it will be for a number of those who play over here in Europe. Everyone does get the impression that players that feature in the NHL are, of course, the better, but doesn't always pan out that way. And Canada, certainly in the US to a lesser extent, Canada do have a great record historically in this tournament. They've, if we take out all the victories of the Soviet Union, we have the most of the modern nations, we can say. Russia with 4, Canada with 24. But after winning in 2007 in Russia, we've only taken a couple of silver medals, and not medalled at all in the last 3 tournaments, as we were saying earlier. So great history, though. What does it mean to the people in Canada? We just see that shot come in and comfortably away with the stick by Dubnyk. And how does this feature on the calendar, the hockey calendar? Of course, we know the Stanley Cup's in action, but a pedigree there certainly for the Canadians.
Absolutely, absolutely. Like I said before, we're expecting to win everything we play in, every tournament. And even though the NHL is in the Stanley Cup finals right now, it's still important when Canada plays that we're looking for a win all the time.
Just looking for a goal at the moment, as that was a heavy hit in behind the goal. The Danish can bring it away. Smart pass across the ice. There's Madsen. Closed down though the defense. The red shirts just offering up no space. Could be a breakaway here, but the puck just gets away and then snaffled back right on the line. Must have been close to offside, but play goes on. Nice little feint to open up on the boards. And that's been given back cheaply to Shane. Well, all fighting for it right in front, and then the good save from Nielsen. Well, the Danes struggling to get the puck out of the danger zone, and it's come back again the way of the Canadians. Little pass with the backhand there by Dylan. Now Robida. Very much the veteran Stefan Robida, playing with the Dallas Stars. Wasn't a great history either in this tournament despite his age. Usually is featured in the Stanley Cup throughout his career.
Yeah, it's been a tough years, the last 2 years for the Dallas Stars in the NHL, so not making the playoffs. There's a lot of changes. They changed their general manager and they fired their coach as well, so looking for a new start in Dallas.
There was that goal again, really well taken, wasn't it?
Perfect play. 5-man breakout, using the inside all the time, getting everybody with speed. Good shot.
Dubnik really with no chance for that one.
We saw the example before, Owen, with Matt Duchesne and Jordan Eberle in the neutral zone being too far away from each other. The puck just came, and instead of going to get the puck, it was waiting for the puck to come to him. It never did, so that's why I think they have to regroup and come back and be closer together, make those little passes and use their speed.
That was Morton Green's 11th goal in World Championship history in his 61st appearance. 39, make that 40 now, 40 points in all those games played. Very experienced player for the Danish roster. And they will be relying on that with a mixture of youth and experience. Certainly as this game progresses as well, because we do expect Canada to come back hard. 6 minutes left on the clock in this first period. And still Canada trailing, still trying to get their play together as the pass goes in behind off the boards and looking for an option. It's O'Reilly, works it back, could work out now. Stahl still holding on to the puck, trying to find the angle for the shot. All sorts of traffic in front and just blocked away off the boards again. Now in behind with Jordan Stahl again, brother to the captain. And still looking for that shot off. He said he wanted to play with his brother, got that option with the Hurricanes. Didn't work out on that occasion though, so the Danes in behind as they run the line change.
Canada's gonna find a way to get inside their zone, the gray zone like we called. It's in front of the crease. Not keep the puck always on the outside, but get inside that zone and get the puck in the net.
Now the puck was just dumped up there for Christensen, who's still fighting for it on the boards. He's got an option there in Bodka. Another one of those, one of three that plays in the US with the Phoenix Coyotes, and on occasion, nothing to do. Very impressive from Denmark early on as we see the slap shot from Harrison. Defended away by Nielsen.
Yeah, Denmark's playing with some confidence right now. You can see they're not intimidated anymore by Canadians, so it's a good thing for them.
What about the time difference, jet lag? Could we factor that in, or is that a pretty weak excuse?
I think it's an excuse. They've been over Europe now for the last week and a half or some, so to get used to the time change, so that shouldn't be a factor.
Cross-ice pass there, looking, it's going to going. Jesper Jensen, there's two of those, one in defense, one forward, not related. Now Poulsen, nice little move to just get away, but Robbie Dat was waiting. Now Giroud, one of the in the first line, another one looked at as a real danger man for this Canadian roster. Shen tried wide out on the right, fighting for it. Stamkos now in the center ice, 2-on-3. Just open up as the shot comes in. Glove save by Dubnik. Then in behind, Bjorkstrand still there for the number 11, trying to wrap around. Oh, looking for the pass to Stahl. Doesn't get it though.
Good play. using his quickness, get around Luke Shan, beating him one-on-one in the corner.
Well, the last time, in fact, these two sides met in the World Championships was back in the 2006 group phase. Canada won 5-3, but it was 3-0 after the first period. Denmark came roaring back for 3-3. And then in that final quarter, they got the 2 goals, which were enough to get the victory. In that year, Canada went on to finish 4th, as there's a chance there for Duchesne. Right in front, just trying to sneak it in the top shelf, but no, good work from Nielsen. Shrug of the shoulders as the puck went in behind. Big push here from the Canadians as the first quarter comes to an end, and the ball, the puck just dumped out as the whistle goes.
Great play by Matt Duchesne, like I said before, getting in that zone, inside zone to get the shot away, and he did. So it was a good play by him, good save by Nielsen as well. Right before that, we saw Steven Stamkos, instead of using his shot that's he's renowned for it in the NHL, try to make a little pass in the slot, so he's going to have to use his shot like he did in the NHL. Scored a 50-60 goal seasons.
Just got to look at Per Backman, the ex-Swedish professional who's the coach of the Danish side. He'll be sure of his remit this year, just not to get relegated down into the second division. Battle for it on the boards once more. That's been a hallmark of this first period. Physical stuff. Robida just trying to bring it down, and the skater on the ice is O'Reilly.
Hand pass call right there. I mean, I'm really surprised the way but the Danish is playing. They're playing man-to-man in the zone, and they're not shying away from the physical play, so all the merits to them.
All the merits and all of the 1 goal to them as well. They'll certainly be trying to finish this first quarter ahead. Good boost as they go into the break. Little check there into the face. That was arms up from Oliver Lauridsen. Simmons, as you can see, the one who's just picking himself up. It's up to violent here in the IIHF. The rules are different to what you may be used to. Those of you who watch a lot of NHL, much more severe with the penalties. On that occasion, just caught by the trailing stick. In fact, came down. Nothing too malicious about that, Patrice.
No, it's just the action of following up, but you know, you're always responsible for your stick.
Giroux. So the first power play of the tournament for Canada, and it's going to be enough to close out this first quarter. That one just claimed by Nielsen, though.
Gonna have to look for a power play with always 1 or 2 guys in front of the net for Canada, and they're gonna get some shots. And you're trying to use Steven Stamkos on the left side to get a one-timer.
See if they can get a grandstand finish to this first period. The puck just zipping through in front, but no one can get a stick on it. And well, the Danish short-handed. They've got to keep their wits about them as Canada come forward again. Puck just lost there and dumped up the other end. Something to chase. Danger here if the options come. No, couldn't get the support. Didn't want to overcommit there either. As Canada come forward again. Made back high up on the blue line. Just hovering is Eric Stahl at the bottom of your picture. Now trying to find some space for the shot. Here he is on the puck. Little dummy as they go in behind. Referee gets in the way. Still Stahl, who went in the bin earlier on. It's another sloppy pass though. And they're coming forward. Could be a calamitous end to this first period. Saved by Dubnik. Then the big check. Well, heartbeats raised there in the Canadian defense. Could be at the other end. Little layoff and the shot. Oh, it's a nice build-up. Save from Nielsen. Still alive for Canada. Off the stick and in behind. Stamkos. High on the blue line. Arriving is Campbell. And then the shot just comes in on the narrow angle. Around the back of the boards. Campbell now. Little fake in the shot. And the Danish just about hold on. Though they missed out on a good opportunity. themselves just moments before. Well, the first period comes to an end. Give us a taste of what you thought of that, Patrice.
Well, I'm very surprised by the way the Danish are playing. They're playing very well, very aggressive, playing with confidence. And I think the Canadians are playing a little bit sloppy. And maybe it's just the first period, but maybe what we say we call back home is the bus legs. But no, what we saw two good saves by Nielsen here, save a sure goal from Canada.
Well, we've come to the end of the first period. The goal from Morton Green. After 4 minutes and 50, the difference between the two. We're going to take a short intermission. We're going to be back with the second quarter any minute, so don't go away. Hello and welcome back to the Ericsson Globe here in Group S in Stockholm, the 2013 IIHF World Championships, where it's currently a bit of a shock on our hands after just the first quarter though. It's Canada 0, Denmark 1. I'm still with Patrice Lefebvre. Patrice, well, we're getting ready for this second period, and how do you expect the Canadians to come back, or even for the Danish to maybe push on?
Well, I expect Canada to come back harder. Playing a simpler game, like I said before, and keep the shots, try to get the shots from inside and more traffic in front of Nielsen. That's been playing tremendous so far in the first period. And the Danish players have been, I gotta give them credits, they've been playing with a lot of confidence, a lot of poise. They matched up on the physical part, and they're having a lot of scoring chances, besides that 1-0 goal.
And the goal that he speaks of was Morton Green, 5 minutes in. They also had a couple of other opportunities on the breakaway. That was a power play goal. The Canadians managed to clip the post as well, and the heroics of Nielsen between the pipes for Denmark. We saw 11 saves in that first period. Is he going to be able to keep up that level of pressure though, keep out the Canadian attack? We're going to find out just moments away. There's the goal scorer, Morton Green. We're certainly looking forward to this with Canada. One of the favourites, certainly amongst a few others. Not a massive crowd in here. Of course, neither of the host nations participating. And they're still enjoying their hockey. You can see there the maple leaf just on the red line. And I'm sure there's plenty of you Canadians around, have woken up early to see how you fare in this tournament. Just a little pause here as the officials have a word with their crew on the sidelines. But the Danish, last time out, their first game, it was a 2-zip defeat to the Czech Republic, who went to the semi-finals. And they're trying to start it better here, and we're underway again. And that power play, as you can see, just coming to an end, only a couple of seconds left from the first period. It's in behind with Dubnik. And the Canadians just sending away. A few tactical points that you noticed in the first period, and we'll certainly be watching out for those. This is a little trip.
Power play coming for Denmark.
Was for tripping, I think.
We saw right before that Reed trying to make a pass to Steven Stamkos in the neutral zone, wide. And we saw Stamkos cutting in from the boards to the middle instead of using the width of the ice. So that's a little adjustment that Team Canada's going to have to make.
Well, we can see it again there. Giroux just getting the stick on Stefan Lassen. It's an early advantage here. The last power play for Denmark ended up in the goal, so looking to push hard again. The pass there from Jakobsen. Coming through into center ice, and puck goes all the way around the boards as Dubnik comes to try and just get a stick on it, misses out. High up on the blue line. Christensen closing down the space around the front of goal, and the shot comes in high up in the Canadian zone. And send it all the way around the boards. Which gives them the chance to just run the line change. Nielsen lets it run, and now on the puck, Jesper Jensen, Mark II.
Both teams are going to have to be careful on the line changes on the second period. as they are both far away from the bench.
Well, it's just been stolen back, the shot from close range by Matt Reed. And the Canadians doing a good job here so far, keeping the Danish side pinned back in their own zone as the puck gets dumped up in behind, looking to just put the pressure on. Well, no option but high up in the slot, and now the shot could be a chance here, almost falls. And then a crucial play from Dubnyk coming out, making that shot difficult. Nielsen's open, just goes down the line. Now Morten Green, now it is Nielsen. Oh, and he loses control of it, has to scrabble back to and restart. Oh, sneaky pass there through the legs and opens it up on the left side, the shot. Around the back of the goal.
Great puck movement by Danish team.
Little reverse pass, again looking for that option. Going to find the space. Back to full strength for the Canadians. And then the shot, and it's gloved by the keeper Dubnyk. And the Canadians weathered that one quite comfortably in the end.
Absolutely, Denmark's been passing the puck from left to right, and Canada has been running around the puck in their zone, so they're gonna have to be a little more compact and not be so aggressive like they do in Canada.
Well, we just saw there Morten Madsen's shot, which struck the inside of the post and then span out across the goal. And that is the margin between the second one. So again, little success there on the power play. And the Danish fans, what little hair those two had, they were pulling at. But another encouraging start to this period from the Danish side. And it is going to be difficult for them just to go through the group for you. Here in Sweden, we've got Norway, Czech Republic, Switzerland, Canada, of course, Denmark, Sweden, Slovenia, and Belarus, who we mentioned. And there's
they were looking if the puck went through the net or not, so that's why Denmark made a call, the refs, to see and look on the replay to make sure if the puck did not go in the crease.
Going back to the face-off, and in yesterday's action, Norway took a big win over Slovenia, so they were sitting top of the group. Czech Republic and Switzerland also winning in Group S. Who do you fancy as we just watch this in behind? Smart turn there on the skates. Who do you fancy are going to be the real threats to Canada in this group, Patrice?
It's a tough one.
Czech Republic are in there, of course. Sweden, one of the hosts.
Well, I'm coming a pull for Czech Republic. They always seem to have put a strong team together as well.
Well, it's a pass right in front, just looking for that shot with the Czech now, and Harrison sends it round. Just dump it up, and they can reset now, the Danes. In behind the goal with Justin Schultz.
Smart play by Denmark there, just getting the puck out of their zone.
Another one of those young players, Schultz, only 22 years of age, in his first season with the Edmonton Oilers. It's with Oklahoma City Barons in the AHL preceding that.
During the lockout, it was with Taylor Hall and Jordan Eberle, and they were just racking points up in that league. So it's good. It's a good player for the Edmonton Oilers.
Again, making it difficult to get the puck out. Schultz around the boards, and from Harrison. Finally by Taylor Hall. And we thought that the bigger rink in the first period was playing a part. Could be an option here. Well, the shot from Storm was saved in the end comfortably straight at Dubnyk. But Frederick Storm was testing out the Canadian keeper.
Good transition by Denmark, pushing the puck wide, using the width again, east to west, and having their second guy always going hard to the net, so that creates an opening for a shot.
Kim Stahl loses out on the face-off. Canada come away with the puck in center ice. Comes across, just retrieved by TJ Brody. Simmons just next to him, now in behind with Stahl. Lets it run. Simmons once more on the turn. Stahl fighting for it, holds onto the puck. Danish again spoiling indeed. TJ Brodie of the Calgary Frames, only one of 5 of the Canadian side that play in Canada. Oh, chance here. Stahl just goes inside, showing the shot now on wide. Nielsen scrambling back to his skates. Great chance there for Canada with 5 gone here in the second period.
Good opportunity right here on a broken play a little bit with their defenseman coming in, supporting the attack.
Giroux. And pass goes over. Matt Reed. And Canada just looking a little more potent in attack. Coming hard. Stamkos on his knees. Stamkos save with the stick. Good work from Nielsen again, but Stamkos a little bit off balance there, of course, on the knees.
Great second effort, great play, creating a power play against them too, against Denmark. But we saw the talent of Steven Stamkos, even on his knees. He was able to get a shot away and almost scoring a goal.
Well, the goal scorer, Morton Green, sent to the bin for tripping. So another chance here, and putting a bit more pressure on themselves as Canada look to get back into this one. Simmons loses out.
Gonna have to be a little more aggressive on the power play as well, retrieving the pucks and getting pucks at the net with traffic in front.
Robbie down with the pass forward, they check there. Well, they like to see the physicality. I'm sure there's some of the fans that do enjoy, certainly enjoy that side of the game in the domestic leagues. It's a little bit more tepid when we get to this international arena. Robbie Dow with a shot. Robbie Dow had one of his worst point-scoring years this season. Oh, what an interception though from TJ Brodie, sliding down to get the stick on the puck and just break up that chance for Denmark.
Team Canada's gonna have to be careful, give us a couple chances and against their power play.
Simmons again trying to get the shot off. Danish defense stretched, short-handed. And it can come again from in behind the goal with Schultz. Drives up center ice. Got an option to his right. That's worked out for Canada. Oh, and then the whistle.
Good penalty killing by the Danish team. Holding up the blue line, making it hard for Team Canada to get in the zone easy. Second chance, Team Canada.
Well wide with the shot though. Nielsen didn't have to make the save. He was sent off balance.
Good hit right there in front.
Check from Jensen. He's wiping out his man. Just over 30 seconds to go in the power play. Canada on the puck, bringing it forward, sending it round the boards, looking for the option, arriving on the right. Giroux. Oh, in front, scrabbling to get it away, Denmark.
Giroux tried to make a pass and almost went in the net. Deflection from our Danish player.
Ooh, struck the rim. Canada getting closer to this equalizer. Feel like something's coming. Denmark just get it away. Holding on a little bit now as they see the full force of this counter. Now O'Reilly. Options in front. It was Skinner waiting. High up on the blue line. The shot comes in. Around the back of the boards again. And on the goal line, O'Reilly in front. Oh, just couldn't get the puck out from his skates though. Now in center ice, fleeing with the puck, and well, they just can't hold on to it at the moment though. Denmark, and once more the charge with Jeff Skinner.
Penalty for holding. Well, we just saw the example right there. Jeff Skinner with the puck. Instead of moving the puck wide, the guy's going with speed in front of him, just carrying the puck, and had to make everybody stop at the far blue line.
Another look there at the Danish coach. Morten Green again. He's twice in the bin in the space of 5 minutes. Just come out.
The worst thing a player can do when there's a penalty call, if he's not sure, is getting his hands in the air.
He's most experienced player as well for the Danes. This is his 11th World Championships. As we just see it there, glancing off the right post. Nielsen didn't know too much about that as his leg just came across to close down the ankle. Here was one of those opportunities for Stamkos, and well, that was millimeters away from just flying in the top shelf.
Great shot. That's what he's gonna have to do, is use his, that's his best thing in his game since his shot, so he's gonna have to do that more and more. I'd like some Team Canada to use him on the left side on the power play, to use his one-timer, which he's renowned for.
The puck just sent out, so it's really trying to just keep them at arm's length at the moment, the Danish. Another face-off. Just can't quite get it out from under his skates. Once more with that one-man advantage, Canada in control.
Everybody's too far from each other. Again, had a chance to recuperate the puck, but nobody was close to him, so.
Coming up through center ice, looking for an option, now arriving with pace. And the turn, everything to his right in the open ice, and once again looking for that angle as Denmark just making the D and managed to come away with it, closing it down right in front, and the 2-on-2 here. No wish but to just run down that power play a little more, just over a minute to go. Almost midway through this second quarter in Group S. Now it's been one back. Stamkos now on the turn is Stahl. High up, there could be space to shoot. Campbell brings it in, still looking for that angle. Now Schultz, patient from Canada, and then the shot! Right in front, taken by Nielsen. No Canadian player in front of the keeper though, got a good sight of it.
Great save by Nielsen. We saw Team Canada using it a little bit more. The passing game around. Up to the Luke Shen on top, then moving it left or right, and then Stamkos fighting Giroux on the other side for a good shot. It was a good play.
Experienced tender as well, Nielsen. His first appearance 2004 in the Worlds as it fired across through that crowd of people right in front of the keeper. Another shot there, that time from Robida. And again, well, how has it not gone in there? Shots flying in from all angles for Canada, but no goal still for the Maple Leafs. In center ice, they're coming once more. Well, they've just seen out that difficult period there. Back to full strength now, Denmark on the turn. Midway through the second quarter. Drive from Duchesne. Number 9 once more, Duchesne, maybe looking for the wraparound, wants some option, Duchesne, still Duchesne! Goal, Canada! And the number 9 nets the first of the tournament for Canada, and it's a crucial one after trailing for so long in this first game of Group S. They're back level again, pleasing sights there, Patrice.
Great goal by Duchesne, using his body to protect the puck with his reach and getting inside that slot, that's gray area we're talking about. That's when you're gonna skill their goals, and that's what he does. He protects the puck, patient, nice backhand, nice move.
This is his 5th goal in the World Championships for his career. You saw there, he just left number 5, Daniel Nielsen, in his wake. Nielsen just stretching out, desperately trying to close it down, doesn't get close enough, and a wonderful finish on the backhand.
We saw a nice work from Simmons in front of the net, being occupied with another defenseman, making room for Duchesne.
Well, that's just changed the complexion of this. It was only a narrow lead, but Denmark had looked good for it, but gradually, as this period's gone on, Canada just got stronger. Now they're going to be able to get a second one quickly here, just to try and just assert their position on this first game of the group. Oh, the shot again, the time straight at Nielsen. Comes off the body. High in the slot, looking for the angle again. Well, didn't come. And now from close range. Again, it just skids by. Campbell in behind. Another block, whistle goes. A breather for Denmark and a penalty called there.
Canada's got some momentum from that goal. So keeping the plays a little simpler, getting some shots at net, making the goalie moving left to right, so it's making it a little difficult for him.
Jesper Jensen, number 41, plays his hockey in Sweden. He goes into the bin for slashing. And the pressure just keeps on coming here against the Danish. And is it the pressure that Canada are putting on that are forcing these errors from the Danish side?
Absolutely. Right now they're putting more pressure, moving the puck, moving their legs a little more, so creates a little more difficulties for a Danish team. If Team Canada is not skating, if they're standing still, then it's easier, always easier for the other team to counter them. But if they start skating with the speed they have and with the physicality that they have, it's always difficult.
Games are coming thick and fast here in the IIHF World Championships. Tomorrow, Canada in action again. They're going to be meeting Switzerland. Hope you can join us both for that. Tomorrow afternoon, it's 4:15 European time. 4:45 for the later starters again. Another chance and another goal for Canada. And this time it's Stamkos.
Great play by Stahl, giving the puck from the corner right in the slot to Stamkos, that uses his reach again and goes around the goalie and just puts it in an open net.
Well, we wondered if there were going to be another quick goal there from the Canadians, and so it was. He nets his 10th in World Championship history, and similar in a way to the first one. Patrice just going across the front of the grey zone there and then just tucking it round Nielsen.
Absolutely. They always say that you got to go where it hurts to score goals, and that's what they've done. They've done the last two goals. That's what they were. They were right in the slot, making the goalie move from left to right. So, pardon me, from right to left. So, two nice goals.
And he had a good season with the Tampa Bay Lightning. 29 goals, 57 points in total. And he's got his World Championships off to a good start as well with the goal in the first game. How are Denmark going to respond to this now?
Well, I think Denmark so far has been playing very good. So all they have to do is keep playing that same game. They have stay a little composed defensively and not get in the penalty box, because we just saw that it's going to cost them some goals.
Indeed. Well, Canada certainly be looking to just give themselves a bit of extra breathing room with another goal, as Dylan just spins around, sends the pass across. Here's Taylor Hall, makes the check and the puck goes in behind. Danish just want to try and hold on to it for a little. There's something going here. Stumped up as they run the change. Now restarts with Jay Harrison of the Carolina Hurricanes. 4 of those. 24 at the Hurricanes in the roster for Canada. Simmons trying to get it out and find a teammate. It's looking more composed now, certainly, though. Canada passing the puck, excuse me, with more efficiency.
No, they're going more together. They're not so far apart, so it's creating more opportunities for them.
Campbell gets it short. And behind. Check comes in from Lauritsen. Lauritsen does manage to get it away, but just lurking is Campbell. Back onto the line, Simmons. Well, just need to be careful here. A little casual in defense, allowing Canada to set it up from behind the goal.
Good try by Eric Stahl, trying to use the net as a protection. That way everybody's got their backs turned to the play, so they don't know where their players are.
And this time, Denmark do come away with it. Where's the option? Here on this side was Kim Stahl. It's been killed by the keeper. And a quick turnaround in this one after a good first period from Denmark. A couple of goals in quick succession for Canada as we take a pause. And well, now they're very much in the box seat.
Actually, now we saw the roles reverse a little bit. We see that the Danish players are more stopped in the neutral zone, and the Canadians are going with with more speed altogether. So it's kind of the roles have changed a little bit. So see the goal again from Matt Duchesne, great goal. Protecting the puck, using the net to protect himself.
And then just moments later, Stamkos sliding it in for the second. And now smiles on the bench. You can see there, much more relaxed looking roster and line for Canada. Maybe just a few nerves in that first 30 minutes.
Well, I think it's more adjustment as well, you know, with the rink. And you play a team like Denmark without not losing any respect for Denmark. Maybe you're not as prepared as you would be if you were playing the Czech. So it's all the power to the Danish team so far.
Certainly fierce competition here in Sweden and other host city, Helsinki. Europeans love their hockey. Certainly not here just to make up the numbers. Passing to center ice, and it's space opening up, and it's Stamkos again. Still Stamkos! Good save that time from Nielsen. Using the stick and just getting it away.
What I was telling you about before, Owen, with the breakout, supporting Canadian players now are supporting each other, so it makes the breakout easier, and it can go with speed. And now it's Stamkos uses his best instrument with his shot, and it's a nice save by Nielsen right there.
Twisting Stefan Lassen into knots as well, as the defenseman tried to just offer up some sort of block.
Stamkos trying to use the defenseman as a shooting shield as well, so that it makes it hard for the goalie to see the puck.
I do certainly want to see a much improved performance. Canada in the knockout stages. A long way to go, of course, but it seems difficult to imagine they wouldn't get there because of that Olympic medal that was hung around their necks in 2010. Oh, a keepsake there for the photographer, even though the cameras are on him. Why not? But obviously when we get to the Olympics next year, then all the big guns are coming out, and they want to see, the Canadian people want to see them in the medal matches.
Absolutely. It's going to be a total different team than it is right now, just because of what's going on with the playoffs in the NHL. But absolutely, we're big fans of our Canadian hockey, and we expect to win every time.
Well, winning as it stands here. 5 minutes to go in the second period. Aggressive here from the Danish. Been passengers for the last, well, 10 minutes really of this second period. Need to try and just get a rocket strapped to them and try and get some more attacks on the Canadian goal. So at the moment, seems to be only going one way. Only going one way for them tonight, surely. The Canada boys. Only one team there supporting. I'm sure they'll be sampling the very expensive nightlife in Stockholm after the game. Now, there are more matches to come this evening. Well, this group, Czech Republic and Sweden, Belarus and Slovenia. Excuse me, Patrice.
No problem. The Worlds are always a celebration of hockey as well, and fans from all over the world, they always get together and have some chats and have some fun after the games for sure.
Just getting a little bit warmer here in Sweden as well, so maybe not warm enough to walk around in just your skin. It's after half a dozen beers or so.
Great play right there by Danish players. Getting in the puck, in the zone, and leaving it from behind and trying to create a screen for the goalie, and it's a good shot.
Well, they finished 13th last time, Denmark. Best ever result in the top bracket of the World Championships was 8th in 2010. The format has changed since last year, as we see the Canadians rushing up the ice again, looking for options. It's with Claude Giroux. Hard check coming in there on the boards. Just managing to get it away. Once more, it's Canada on the possession. Campbell just gives it short. It's opened up again. It's 3-on-2. If the pass comes across, in which it does. Giroux saved by Nielsen. Once more, the Canadian front line just opening up Denmark.
Great play right there, using the width, their speed, coming as a unit. Great scoring chances.
Could be something on the counter here, though. Storm looking for a teammate round the boards, but didn't work out. Ball in the center ice. Giroux dumps it up the other end. Eberle, one of those players to watch throughout the tournament. Certainly someone who want to make a name for themselves. Good form in this season's NHL. He's got many of these picked as Robida tries something, now in behind. How much do you think form is going to affect the picks for the Olympics? Say, for example, there's a star here, but if it drops off next year in the NHL, it won't be considered. It's all about next year, really, but lead up to the Olympics and live on reputation from a year before.
Yeah, you know, hopefully that there will be the agreement with the Hockey Federation and the NHL and the NHL Players Association, and then it's always exciting when you have all the best players in the world showing up for the Olympics. We saw the last Olympics with Team Canada and Team USA in that final game in the overtime, so it was very exciting hockey. Speaking
of Team Canada and Team USA, the Canadians beat the USA in the under-18s at World Championships just around a week ago. That was surely a fillip for the Canadians, one in the eye for their cousins down south. Another whistle on the play as we approach the end of this second period, just to bring you up to date. Equalising goal from Matt Duchesne, and then just over a minute after, Steven Stamkos with the second for Canada to overturn the first period goal from Morton Green, who's had a couple of penalties in this second period, and largely his actions have put the pressure on and led to some of those goals. Looking for the third, Riley trying to work it back. Oh, another great chance. Just lurking was Jordan Stahl in behind with Jeff Skinner. He's just giving his man the run around, trying to find a teammate. The Danish defence at full strength, but scrabbling to make up the gaps.
Canadians are using the net. Oh, there's going to be a 2 minutes for delayed the game. See the Skinner making a great play behind the net, using the net to protect himself, banking off to himself and going around the goalie to make another good save.
Well, the penalty count on the rise for Denmark. You can take a look at the action again. Well, not interested in any more of that was Marcus Lauritsen. Just sending it out with the Lake Erie Monsters. We're going to finish the end of this second period short-handed.
Another great opportunity for Team Canada to get a 2-goal lead.
Oh, good bounce there to get it back. Stamkos. Now Giroux. Oh, the pass just gets away though. Again, just looking for the option, looking for the angle. Giroux lays it back. Behind the slot. The shot comes in off the backboard, and Nielsen gets a stick on it up the ice. Make the change, get some fresh skates on the ice for Denmark. So Canadians get ready to come again. Put the energy into it. Certainly a smooth symmetry to the Canadians now as another whistle comes.
Good call, was offside call. Simmons just made a little move with the puck, bring it back to himself, which created the offside. Good little player, Jeff Skinner, a young player we see here using the back of the net. Great play. Big save by Nielsen.
Simmons had an interesting jaunt this year before NHL got its act together. He went to Germany and the Czech Republic to play during the lockout before returning to the Philadelphia Flyers. Second season with them in the NHL. in his first ever in the World Championships. Played as an under-20 back in 2008. Former LA Kings man as well, as a save from Dubnik. Well, from range. And that's how it worked out for them. And just looking to get it there in front. Oh, waiting was Simmons. Looking for his first ever senior goal. Still just poised to attack. Robida. Real venom on that one, though. Simmons checked in. The buzzer goes. Well, the second period comes to an end. It's been a complete turnaround here with Canada coming back strongly against Denmark. Goals from Matt Duchesne and then Steven Stamkos just a minute or so apart. And what do you expect, Patrice, for the third and final quarter?
Well, definitely Canada's going to have to put pressure, keep doing what they've done in the second period. They've adapted. They've changed their breakouts a little bit, supporting each other, closer to each other, and getting speed through the neutral zone. That's where you get your speed. And we can see Denmark struggling a little bit more in the second period than the first.
And the shoulders slung a little bit lower there as they trudge back to the locker room to try and evaluate what's happened and what they're going to come out and do in the third period, which is coming up soon. Don't go away, don't miss it. Are Canada going to take it easily, or are Denmark going to come back? Hello and welcome back to the Ericsson Globe in Group S here in Stockholm. It's currently a turnaround after the first period. Danes went in after 20 minutes, 1 up, but then good comeback from Canada, and they find themselves 2-1 to the good. I'm Owen Nilsson. I'm still with Patrice Lefebvre. Patrice, we're looking forward to this third period. Which way is it going to go?
Well, hopefully for me, it will be going for Team Canada, but I like the adjustment that the Canadians have made with their breakouts and their speed in the neutral zone, and using the back of the net to bring the puck to the slot and getting a couple goals in their advantage.
Indeed, we just got a look. One man in the bin for the Danes. Lauritsen, number 22, so they're going to start this final period in the first game for both these sides in Group S, short-handed. And what do you think Denmark can just try and do to get back into this one as Robida tries to find some space? Of course, you're pulling for Team Canada, but on Denmark's side of things, is there any way back into this? Only one goal, of course, but it looked as if it was going one way.
No, absolutely. I think Danish in the offensive zone, they've created a lot of scoring chances. Could be more than one goal for them if Mother Luck wasn't be with Team Canada. And their goalie is playing very well. So if they get a couple breaks and keep putting their speed and using the width of the ice, got chances of getting back to tie this game.
Absolutely. Simon Nielsen is a good percentage of saves so far despite those 2 goals. Both very similar in the way they came about, from behind the goal and wrapping round to beat the number 31. Another whistle on the plate. We'll take a look at Andrew Ladd, who's one of the vice captains. He's for the Winnipeg Jets.
Now we see Canadians shooting more at net and getting every chance. Now they have a chance to put the puck in the net. They're doing it. So.
Oh, another chance mid-air there. O'Reilly just swinging the stick at it, coming away though quickly. It's Bodka. Bodka just puts it over and tries to make the angle. Puts it up again once more in behind the goal and goes for the wraparound right in front. What a chance! Christensen. And an incredible stop there. Looks as if Dubnik did enough to just glance it away, but really a moment there for Christensen to try and level things up. Let's watch it again.
Great play by Bodker, protecting himself, the puck, bringing the puck behind the net, using the net like Team Canada has been doing. And great chance by Christensen and great save by Dubnik.
On second looks, he might have just scooped it over the bar. In fact, as the ref takes a tumble, sliced down by that puck flying through, just gains his breath again. It's not just dangerous for the players out there. We were just saying before, there was some nasty incident in the NHL last night, and people can get hurt, of course, not intended on most occasions, but puck flying around. Always health and safety a big issue here at the World Championships as the puck goes around. And come roaring up the ice there was Matt Reed. Still in there, making it difficult for the Danish to get out of their zone. In center ice. This is Brian Campbell.
Talking about injuries, Owen, I just want to say hi to a defenseman that played for me in this year in Olton, and his name is Ronnie Keller. Probably heard of him. He's a player that sustained a terrific injury. He's paralyzed now from the waist down, and is showing a lot of courage, and hi to him and his family.
Yeah, certainly very difficult. Those sort of accidents do occur. The puck just flies across. Oh, better this though from Denmark as they try to come into this final period positively.
Denmark's putting a little more pressure right now, so Team Canada is playing on their heels instead of their toes. So gonna have to change it, come back the way they were in the second period.
Lassen just dumps it up the other end, but Dubnik can come out of his net and launch another Canadian attack. On the left wing. Oh, that was sloppy. Only get too casual. They do want to finish this game off, Canada, whilst it remains at only a goal the gap. It's ample encouragement for Denmark as the whistle comes inside there.
We saw Duchesne, Eberle, and Taylor Hall trying to make defensive plays like they did in the first period, and it's not working. So they just come back and keep things simple, make it one pass and put some traffic in front of the net, puck at the net. That's how things happen.
Another face-off won by Denmark, and then, well, great take there by Dubnik. Just plucked that one out of the air. Saw it right from when it left the stick. As the red wave comes forward again, looking for this third. In behind, trying to set it up. The pass from Stahl didn't come. He's still there under pressure on the boards. Works it back round. Waiting is Skinner. Real battle going on. Again, it's Stahl. Just can't quite dig it out. The support arrives in the shape of Skinner.
Stahl using his strength and his reach, winning the battles on the boards.
Just losing his skates there, Skinner, as he went down. Managed to recover himself quickly, though. Good work from the number 53, only to be dispossessed, though. And a chance maybe. Hart sends it over. He's there in support in front. He just drifts on by now behind the goal. An excellent D there. Just nicking one back. That was Robida. Well, trying a little too much. Losing out the puck is Jakobsen. Now with Lauritsen. Check comes in just too late. It's Denmark. Rather hopefully with Christensen just sending it up, trying to chase that one down, and then the whistle comes on the play.
Holding call against Denmark on Steven Stamkos.
Well, it's still finally balanced enough for the two coaches to keep their focus. We've got a shot there of the Canadian boss, Lindy Ruff.
Team Canada's gonna have to come back and do like they did in their second period, put the puck at net, go in that gray area, which is called a slot.
Christensen in the bin again. All sorts of space for that shot. No one managing to turn it in, though. Sorts of blockers and screens in front of the net, but Canada still trying to work the puck in on the edge. Still trying to get the shot away, doesn't come. It was Andrew Ladd. Now back in centre ice as the forward line just retreats to start once more. Duchesne, who got the first goal. Hands it off. Robida. And Duchesne again. And still afforded the time to pull back the stick and let off that shot, but doesn't come to anything. The short-handed defence of Denmark just keeping strong for the moment. You feel that the next goal in this one's going to be crucial, though, as we're 5 minutes gone in the third period. Canada still 2-1 to the good. Stamkos, who got that second goal, lays the pass across, and now looking for an option. Well, it was Schultz who came in. Schultz, who's in the running for one of the worst plus-minus records in the NHL this season.
Yeah, Schultz playing with a young team, the Edmonton Oilers. A lot of talent, but got to get a little more experience. And I'm sure in a few years, pretty soon years, they're going to become a force in the NHL to reckon with.
And ready for the play to come again with captain Eric Stahl. Eric Stahl, who's said one of the most experienced players, nominee this year for the King Clancy Memorial Trophy by his teammates in the NHL for his leadership qualities, something that Canada, after installing him as captain, certainly want to see.
Good shot by Giroux right there.
So far, so good to say. We mentioned next game, it's against Switzerland tomorrow afternoon. Denmark, they play rivals, local rivals, Norway, in the evening start time, 8:15. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Canada looking for the angle to get the shot off, but Giroux unable to make Nielsen do any work in between the goal.
So it shows you about Team Canada when you play a certain style in your team and then you show up with Team Canada, your role can change. And now we see Steven Stamkos in the slot in front of the net instead of being in his usual position, which is the outside for a one-timer.
Stahl does well again on the face-off, trying to set it up. A little reverse pass there. Robidas coming into the edge of the net. Drifts back out. In, trying to create that angle. Campbell goes to ground. Stamkos right in front, looking to on the end of something made by Stahl. He loses out, and the Danish just launched that puck up the other end. Run the change, back to full strength. Seconds ticking by though, and Canada come racing forward once more.
It's a big penalty kill by the Danish team. It's important. Keep the game to one goal behind instead of trying to catch up hockey with 2 goals.
And the shot there from Robidas took a hit off the Danish stick and out. The next really big game, you feel, for Canada. Switzerland maybe could be a tough one. They beat Sweden last night. How do you see that tomorrow? Going after, well, a brilliant performance, you have to say, against the host nation.
Absolutely. I think Switzerland always play good against Team Canada as well. They're always super motivated to play against them, and I'm sure it's going to be it's not going to be an easy game for Team Canada as well. But Team Canada is going to still have to worry about this the rest of this third period to go ahead.
Absolutely. We don't want to discount Denmark too early. It's a little bit top-heavy on name, at least for the Canadian side. They've got Sweden later on as the group progresses. 9th of May, that's 5 days from today. Also the Czech Republic following that one on the 12th. Those could be crucial games, finishing up with Slovenia, which won't be a picnic. You have to maybe use these first few games just to get into their stride for those bigger matches to come, because I don't think that the other sides, the other big hitters in this group, won't be coming into form of their own. So we'll have some real battles to look forward to as the group progresses, with 13.5 minutes still to go in this final period.
We still have to get used to each other and playing together and trying to find their own role in a team that's been made up in the last 2 weeks or so. So it's not always easy, but they're professionals, so we shouldn't be an excuse.
Indeed. Still waiting to see something though from the Danes to try and give the fans that have come here to support them cheer and a bit of hope that they can get back into this one full to first game defeat for a 3rd successive year. And centre ice Options left and right. Look at the skill with the stick, and then the pass comes. Oh, it's a tap in. What a finish of Duchesne. Well, I say what a finish, what a build-up more like, and he could just slot it away. Simple stuff in the end.
Duchesne's so good, so quick, so shifty with the puck. Uses his speeds very well and protects the puck very well, and made a great play in the blue line to beat the defenseman, and gave the pass to Eberle that gave him back and for open net. So beautiful, beautiful sequence right there.
That was quality from Canada, just slicing through the Danish defense, slicing through a Danish. Well, that was easy for Duchesne, and it looks easy now as well for Canada. 3-1 ahead after being 1 behind, don't forget, after just around 5 minutes of the first period. So much improved from them, and well, they'll surely try and control things now with this 2-goal cushion. No need to be too risky. Now they're ahead, and to just get those points on the board.
You just got to keep building the momentum for the next game, for the game tomorrow, and get some more confidence in their play, and get used to each other.
Well, Denmark have really got to turn it up, though. We can't say it's all one-way traffic. The Danes have got to try and get themselves back into this one, even if it's just for a consolation. In the same way, Canada want to build up for the upcoming games. So the Danes want to go into their next match with Norway on a positive. There's more danger here, just lurking in the form of Jordan Eberle.
Duchesne is so good at protecting the puck and being from a stop position to getting some speed right away, and he's just proved it right before that action.
Looking for the pass across the ice. A little slippery though, as the puck's chased by Bodka. Now right at the trams and for the option to get it away finally, but really got the bit between their teeth here, the Canadians. Since they can just put this game out of sight as Robida fires the shot in.
Just a perfect example of Canadian hockey. Puck back to the D, 2 guys in front of the net, trying to create some chaos in front of the goalie.
Shot there from Reed, easily blocked down. This could be something here though. Work back. Oh, what a crucial one from Simmons. Waiting for the shot, Christensen, but well, Simmons lively to it, just stuck out that right arm and snuffed out the danger. The charge here though from Denmark. The line's been changed. Coming up to the halfway mark in this final period in the first game. These two sides in Group S. And in centre ice, 2 against 1. No options there. Goes to the ice with Starkov. Still got the option. But again, the Canadians come away with the puck. 1-on-1. Oh, there's an option. Just uses the skate and the pass. Oh, it was there for a moment. Stamkos was lurking, looking to get his second. In the end, well, they just didn't quite manage it, but how?
Great action with Team Canada, but great save again by Nielsen. It's been playing very, very well today for Denmark. It's been keeping the team in the game, and see great action, great pass on the rebound as well with Andrew Ladd staying with the puck and making a big save.
Well, we're getting a close-up there of Simon Nielsen, and so we should. The efforts he's done in goal for Denmark tonight, fantastic. He's really kept them in the game. Rattled the posts a few times as well, Canada. Certainly say on the measure of 2.5 periods so far, they deserve to be ahead. Haven't been able to sustain the work rate that they had. As a close-range shot, that time from O'Reilly. Just whizzes by and home behind. Stahl loses the puck though cheaply. O'Reilly once more, fended off it. And coming away up the boards, that was Nicholas Hart.
Team Canada's gonna have to be careful not to get too sloppy because Denmark's pretty good with their transition and creating some scoring chances coming from the neutral zone. So can't take it. The game is over still.
Taylor Hall brings it up over the blue line into the finish end, but stopped right there as Christensen. He's done well, Christensen, from behind the goal, looking for an option. Tracked hard though by Duchesne. The 2 goals scored by Duchesne helped Canada to this 3-1 lead. Taylor Hall just in the spin, gets the puck up the ice. A little angle drive from Hart there. Then the pass way down deep. One flick off the stick and straight into Dubnik. That goal again. It was real quality this, wasn't it, Patrice?
Absolutely. Great skill by Duchesne, using his speed and his protection again. Ending up with the open net.
That's the sort of thing you expect from the NHL players. Definitely Duchesne with the Colorado Avalanche. Silky skills. That one's been pouched by Dubnik.
Easy save by him right there. Just being able to, everybody clearing the man in front, so it was an easy sight for the puck.
He's had a good time on the ice so far, Dubnik. Another option on the bench. Smith not chosen. Just the 1 goal. Really wasn't helped out by his defense in that early part of the first period. Again, trying to work it out from the back in behind. The Danish defense stretched as ever. And once more Canada have come up with it. What a pass that was. Oh, you thought that deserved a goal. That was brilliant. Coming in was Matt Reed, who couldn't turn it in.
Great pass by Eric Stahl between his legs. And was not Moss for again. Insland made a great save on Reed, so it's a good thing he's been having a good game, because it could be 5 or 6-1 right now from Team Canada. Hopefully my prediction comes alive.
Starting to see some of the party tricks, certainly from the Canadian forwards. You'll get a look at that, a bit more physical. These highlights we're bringing you now. It's got to be done. Check there coming from Andrew Ladd.
Team Canada finishing their checks all the time. That's what we're known for. Back home in the NHL, like we say, it's you never miss an opportunity for a hit. So it's the same thing they're doing here. That's what makes them successful.
Are you allowed to take bottles of beer into the arenas in Canada during the hockey, or you have to buy it in the plastic cup?
Plastic cup, yeah, absolutely.
A little bit different over here in Europe.
Absolutely.
As you can see, sparse though the crowd, which is a little bit disappointing. But it is one of the earlier starts, the evening games. Certainly as the tournament progresses, we hope there'll be fuller stands. Certainly expect this place to be rocking when Canada meets Sweden. That's going to be a real juicy one next week.
Should be exciting tonight too against Czech Republic.
And the pass finds Stamkos on the toe. You can see what he was trying to do there, Stamkos, but just losing his balance and losing the puck, and away come Denmark. It's Bodka. He just gets rid of it. Change is coming, and Bjorkstrand chasing in, just left in the wake though of Brendan Dillon. Two number 5s coming together, and it's the Danish one, Nielsen, that gets the better of it. And in center ice could be something here for Denmark. Lassen with the shot. Lassen again going, putting O'Reilly to his face. Oh, what a chance. O'Reilly arriving. What a pass. Oh, and then the miscue. That would have been nice as well. It was Jeff Skinner after the good work by O'Reilly, just having the awareness as the shot comes in at the other end. You see the shot count there massively in Canada's favour, no real surprises. Quality at both ends. Denmark not giving up on this one yet. Another shot saved there with the leg.
So a nice play by O'Reilly to Jeff Skinner. Fortunately, was just got cut off on the wrong side of the puck.
What about other players that could join Canada? I think Patrice, just see that one. Turnaround, little reverse pass, backhanded. Couldn't find a teammate. There's some that could join up should they fall out of the NHL.
Absolutely.
The Stanley Cup.
All depends on the way which team is gets eliminated or not.
And the second time of asking, Nielsen pounces on the puck. Ushers in another little pause. And we were mentioning before about the fitness of the two sides and whether the NHLers might have a little bit more in the tank, particularly they didn't play a full season this year.
Absolutely.
Could be a factor for them as these closing minutes come in, maybe not so much tonight as Canada have already done enough, but in games to come.
I think it could be a factor as well, but everybody's in good shape now, and the thing, like I said, is mentioned, is just to get used to the ice surface. But on the physical part, I think Team Canada is in good shape, so there shouldn't be any worries of that side.
Nielsen there plays with Lukko in the SM Liga, which is in Finland. He's coming across to just get some treatment from his bench, and only played one game for Denmark in the last World Cup. This, in fact, just his second. So when you look at that, Patrice is really doing himself credit here. He's given the nod by the coach, and just a second ever time with the gloves on.
Absolutely, I think he's been the story for Denmark for today, and keeping the team in as a close range as it is right now. So
absolutely. Well, it's a good headache, you'd think, for Denmark's head coach.
Absolutely, when a coach has a chance to choose one or the other, and it's a hard choice, then it's always a good hard choice to do.
Definitely good to have strength in depth as the face-off comes back Denmark's way. And we've got 5 minutes remaining now in the third period. Just looking for that man in front, but again the Canadian defence doing a good job to spoil. Just sending it up again. Feel the life a little bit gone out of Denmark in the last minutes.
Yeah, time is running down, and can feel their legs a little heavier and less organized as they were before, but that's all the credit to Team Canada as well, that we're able to pick their game up and take advantage of it.
And another look there at Lindy Ruff, 53-year-old Canadian. Played in the NHL way back when, with the Buffalo Sabres and the New York Rangers, as that pass just, well, evades the man in the centre. Still looking for that goal-scoring chance. Want to get as many goals in as you possibly can. No need to giving up, despite it looking comfortable for Canada. If we look in the group stages from a year ago, they scored 35 in their 7, conceded 15, finished with the best goal difference, plus 20, ahead of the United States, who had plus 15. Well, indeed, plus 20 was the best of all the teams, as we just see the whistle go on the play.
Got to be careful here on that power play. Still 4 minutes left in the game. Denmark gets a goal here. They could change a little bit, and we have 1 goal lead, so Team Canada could play a little bit more with more hesitation.
A little bit of hang time there for Devin Dubnyk as he tried to pick that one out of the air. Probably that. You can see an old man of the roster. It's a break. So maybe now something for Denmark just to lift the spirits a little with Just under 4 minutes to go in this final period. That one-man advantage. I mentioned they'd come into the tournament 4 games in a row they'd won, and a couple of good scalps as well. It's as if, though, barring a miraculous turnaround, they're going to start off their 2013 campaign in the World Championships with a defeat. It's what has been a superior Canadian side since the second period got underway. Stahl. Oh, and the shot. I had the man in front trying to cause some trouble, Madsen. Didn't manage to get the contact though, just screening in front of Dubnik.
We were talking about the fatigue factor that we were Owen before. We saw the last breakout of the Denmark team. You had 4 guys stopped at the blue line, 1 guy controlling the puck, so looks like they're a little out of gas a little bit.
Out of gas and out of time. We got 1 minute left on the power play, 3 or so to go in the game. There's Canada once more, just looking for the option. That was Duchesne. He's definitely going to get a line in the write-up for this one. 2 goals for him, 1 for Steven Stamkos. Canada to this 3-1 advantage.
Team Canada just controlling it. PK right now.
They certainly don't want to put any extra pressure on themselves and have a headache in the last moments. Maisie, the skating there from Bodka. Ended up going nowhere though. This could be something. Oh, the option's there, 2-on-1. There's the pass. Oh, saved again. Nielsen to the rescue. Maybe the pass came a little late there.
Yeah, unselfish play by Ladd that they should have taken the advantage. And the only option he had is the shot. Or you make the pass right now, or you took a shot, and you got Giroux coming in for the speed for the rebound. So a good save again by Nielsen. Claude Giroux, great player, captain of the Flail Flyers, character player with a lot of skills.
Now the power play almost elapsed, and there have been too many penalties for Denmark as the game's gone on. It's been an area perhaps they need to work on the discipline, because we saw the advantage that it gave Canada. Certainly gave them more momentum as the game progressed. Another whistle on the play. Dubnik getting the glove on that.
I just saw a big execution of the penalty killing with Matt Duchesne controlling the puck and doing pretty much whatever he wanted to do with it, and losing a lot of time for the power play for Denmark.
And the 4 penalties, 8 penalty minutes in the second period for Denmark. That was all wrapped around those 2 goals that came in quick succession for Canada. And Duchesne scored, and then just a minute later, Stamkos got the 2-1 advantage. He started off the third period as well here with another penalty, and just making it more difficult for themselves, especially against, we think, superior technical players.
Absolutely. Now a timeout by Denmark. Try to give the players a rest and try to set up a play and bring the goalie out of the zone as well. So 6-on-5.
Certainly the music is building up to something here at the end. Are we going to see the Danes produce?
Get a quick goal here, you never know.
Well, we've certainly seen drama at the World Championships in the past. Are we going to get a little bit now? Looking for the angle. The free man over on this side was Nielsen, but gets too close into the net of Dubnik. Smothers that one. Another whistle on the play.
Smart play by Green there, putting the puck at net instead of trying that little pass behind when there's a lot of pressure coming from the blue line. So by trying that pass, you get it cut, and there's an open net for Team Canada. Smart play.
Looks as if certainly it's going to be 17 years in a row that Canada are going to start the group phase of the World Championships with a win. We'll take a look at Simmons. A lot of positives certainly to take out of this one for Canada, you think?
Yeah, it's, you know, it's a little bit of a problem in the first period, and everybody, like I said, everybody had to adjust to each other and adjust to the rink. And I think they came up good. Like I said again, Nielsen made some big saves, so it could be a different game.
Oh, a little moment there with the stick coming out. And it's good as well that you think that Canada get to go again tomorrow. Well, now they've got their skates used to the ice, the heart pumping, and the battle of the competition.
Absolutely.
And, get back out on the ice again straight away tomorrow and get back at it.
Yeah, especially if you're coming off a momentum like that, and you always want to get back in it right away.
Oh, chance here, another save from Nielsen. That time came from Giroux. Here he is again, number 28 on the turn. Right in front though, block and interception from Nielsen. We're inside the final minute here.
So Canada controlling the game here, controlling the minutes of the game that's left, so it's experience.
Again, the pass, not too ambitious, too much speed on it. And it goes on, trying to wrap it up with a fourth. That was the shot from Eberle. Save with the stick though from Nielsen. Still there. Maybe one last chance. So the second's being counted down by the crowd. It's not to be though for Denmark. And it's all over here. A 3-1 win for Canada. And they turned it around. They were one behind in the first period. But good work from Duchesne and Stamkos. Plus a much improved performance as a whole. And that Canada claim a first victory. Any final thoughts, Patrice?
Well, definitely it was a good game by Denmark. I thought they showed up, showed a lot of character, and they presented themselves very well against Team Canada. Canada with, well, first period that was a little late and to start with, but came back in the second really hard and got that goal advantage and keep building from there. So it's looking positive for the build-up for tomorrow's game.
Absolutely. Well, they're in the winner's circle. Canada after their first one. That's all we've got time for from Mio and Nielsen and from Patrice. We'll look forward to much more hockey in the coming days. Thank you and goodbye.